party. There is none. It's a one-party system, oligarchy. All the conservatives that were put in last year were put at the back of the bus. Remember how much hope we had in November when I wrote, "Stop the coming civil war"? I said, hold your nose, go vote for Republicans, and we'll put their feet to the fire after they win. Guess what? Boehner has no feet. McConnell has no feet. There's no feet to put on the fire. They're empty shells. They were never men. They were never there. They were factotums of Barry from Honolulu. One party, period. It is a fascist dictatorship. He wants to crush us under his fist. He is the worst monster in the history of America. And if he uses an executive order to go around Congress on immigration, we need 10 million people immediately demanding that an impeachment hearing be started, whether or not those cowardly, useless gangster Republicans do it or not. We need a people's tribunal.
Now, let's be positive for a moment. I agree.
We need a people's tribunal and find these people guilty of war crimes.
I agree, but your audience, my audience, Drudge, and WorldNet Daily, and a lot of other great people did get organized. We did get 40 or so libertarian constitutionalists. They did get rid of Ryan, of Boner. Then, of course, they brought in Ryan. But the point is, we get a whole nother group in. They won't be able to suppress 80 to 100. So we are marching forward. We are getting closer. But I expect they're going to pull out all the stops now to try to shut down our free speech, which they said they'll do to stop us wresting control. You said yourself 10 minutes ago there's going to be a revolution in this country. I hope it's peaceful. So specifically, Michael Savage joining us right now, michaelsavage.com, the new book, Government Zero, No Borders, No Language, No Culture. In the 5-6 minutes we have left, what do you expect the empire to strike back with, and what do we do to counter them?
You know, my book is not just a screed of complaints and screaming. It's a well-organized, because I'm a scholar by training, book. At the end of the book, I have 40 action points, direct actions that have to be taken immediately to save the nation. The number one thing is create a nationalist party. Now, you may say that's crazy. That has no chance of winning. Not now, Alex. Alex, we have to start laying the groundwork to save the country by creating a new party, the Nationalist Party. You know, there's a word going around, liberal parents beware. The millennials are very conservative. Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you know that it's a conservative generation that's rebelling against the insane drug-addicted liberal parents?
Yes.
If we had a charismatic young leader, if I were 40 right now and knew what I know now and had the reach I have now, I wouldn't run for office, excuse me, it's corrupt. I'd create the Nationalist Party knowing that in 10 years we'd win in this country. So I'm not going to do it. I'm not young enough to create a party. Nationalist Party, to close the borders for 7 years. I didn't say anything but close the borders for 7 years. Absorb all those who are here. Number 3, deport all illegal aliens, ... in prison. See, people misquote me. I said, first start by deporting the criminal illegal aliens in prison. Alex, 1/3 of all our prisoners, as I point out, as you well know, 1/3 of our prisoners are illegal aliens. What are we paying them for? Get them out of the country. Empty the prisons of 1/3 of the prisoners. People say, well, I'll only come right back. Concurrently do what Trump said, build a wall. Israel built a wall. It works real good. Walls work. China built one to keep the Mongols out. Israel built one to keep the Palestinians out. Now, of course, they're being stamped to death by those that they let in. They'll have to do something next. Number 3, build a wall. So, 1, Nationalist Party. 2, deport all illegal aliens in prisons. Not such a bold idea. Who's in favor of keeping them in our prisons at $60,000 a year, other than the Prison Guard Union? 3, wall. Build a wall. 4, and listen to this. Make English the official language of America. That doesn't mean it's illegal to speak another language.
Because English is a global language, everyone should want to learn English. It's the language.
San Francisco, 8 languages on the ballot. Now, what was the reason for that? So Pelosi, Boxer, Feinstein, and the corrupt government in San Francisco can get all the illegal aliens to put these corrupt, illegal, left-wing, phenomenal bastards in power over and over again. Over and over and over again. We got people crapping in the street. You got dogs running wild in the street. You got girls being shot in the street. And these corrupt bastards are still in power.
They are just pieces of trash. In the 3 minutes we've got left, you got to come back for an hour soon. michaelsavage.com. Michael Savage is our guest. How do you expect Obama to leave office? How do you expect him to try to take over and put his people in so they can't be removed even though he leaves office? There's a permanent bureaucracy. How do you expect them to leave? What are their dirty tricks? What are you watching out for?
well, number one, he's already done it with the Justice Department, the illegal, corrupt, anti-American Justice Department. He's put people in positions that are lifetime positions. What this Barry from Honolulu doesn't know is that if we had a strong leader take over, and I pray to God Trump wins. I know you may. I don't know what you think of him. He's our only hope right now.
I think he's a lot better than Hillary, and I have to agree with what he has to say, and I hope he's for real. I'm supporting.
He uses executive orders, and he gets rid of all of these appointees. Throws them out. And says, go.